This morning, I read an article from David Purdum, an ESPN writer, writing that 36% more Americans are expected to sports bet for the NFL 2021 season. And before I begin on the meat and potatoes there, what an amazing article that was. I looked him up, read some more of his articles just because of that well-written article. It was very, very good, but as I was reading it, my mind kept drifting, and I kept thinking, why? Why are 36% more Americans sports betting this NFL season? And the first answer I came to was COVID. Obviously, COVID has affected all things. It's affected our fun, our family, our work, our schooling if you go to school. So it's affected everything. But I wanted to break it down a little bit more than that. I came out to two answers. One is simply that sports left us immediately. We all, I think we were getting to a point where sports betting was more understood. It was less of a taboo feeling, and it was more of an interest to us. And then sports cut off. And then when sports came back on, we did everything we could to heighten that excitement, that build, because we really wanted it back, especially after some lonely months of COVID. And the second part also had to do with COVID, but it was more finances. The incredible amounts of ways that people have learned to make money during COVID from home is incredible. And I think it made sports betting a lot more of a viable suggestion. And bringing that mentality into sports betting is super important. I like to call a certain amount of moves savings accounts moves. And that's when you're betting super safe. You're betting like you're thinking of a savings account, so you don't want to lose any of it. You don't want to, but you're not ready to, see a few cents here, a few cents extra there when you're putting it in, plus all your hard work and money. Let the money work for you. And that's what I have really come to embrace since getting sports back from COVID, is the fact that it brought a different mentality. Instead of it's fun money, I was putting it in there and it was money I didn't need back. And now I'm thinking, what if I did need this money? Sports betting has taken off so much, and it's been such a big thing in my life, being able to have that comfort of a real savings account, what I think a savings account could do. Like as a kid, I thought a savings account, you'd put money in it, and they would I'm not gonna say they matched you, but they helped you out there. And as you turn into an adult, you realize it's not anything to think about ever. You should never be like, hey, I'm gonna get a few, 7 cents next month. But I think the big takeaway from the article was, if you were ever too shy, too nervous about sports betting, now is not the time to be. This is time to go ahead and get real, get your sports betting account, and start making money for yourself, because you never know when you're going to need it. And you don't, if you can turn 300 into 600, especially in days like today and the times that they are, that is so much, that's so important. And you can do it very easily. It just comes in with that mindset. I'm telling you, look it up, find a good betting company for you, go with them, put 10, 20, 50, $100. If you got to start with 10, do 10. I want you to bet both the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the 49ers together to win. Bet half of whatever you put in, unless it's over $100, put half of it on it. Say you're making $50. That's $150. You could not have done that with any savings account. So make $50, think of it like that. There's always a good opportunity to make money there. Don't pass it up.